This week I watched Wicked Part 1 for the first time, and I must say, I loved it. I can't believe how much I enjoyed it, but before we get into why, I think we need to go back and explain what it's about, because if you are like me and you are way behind on your watch list and you've only just got around to watching this, you might want to know exactly what you're in for. So, first of all, what is it about? Well, Wicked is about two young witches who are attending a university called Shiz. In the wonderful land of Oz, we have got Elphaba and Glinda, and it's essentially a story about how them coming together as unlikely friends makes them see things in a different perspective. So then you're not sure about sort of who's labelled good, who's labelled bad or wicked, you see. And it kind of makes you question everything around you. It is based on the hit musical, which I haven't seen myself, but I have seen this now. And it's the movie adaptation of that, and it's done really well. I'm not going to lie to you, it's done really, really well. Who are our two main characters? Who's in Wicked? Well, first of all, we've got Elphaba. She is played by Cynthia Erivo. I think it's Cynthia Erivo. I had no idea about who this person was. Don't think I've seen her in anything else, or at least I didn't recognize her off the top of my head, but my goodness, she is so good in this. Incredible. And I mean, it's a musical and she can sing. She is very, very good at singing, but not only that, she's really good at bringing the character to life. So in the movie, and I guess in the show, she is the witch with the green skin, and this has been obviously a source of sadness, frustration, and all sorts of stuff. A lot of people they're not nice to her, right? Growing up, she gets bullied a lot and all this sort of thing, and she really brings a lot of emotion and depth to the character. She is so freaking good at that. And on the opposite side, we have Glinda, played by Ariana Grande. I must admit, I didn't have high hopes for Ariana Grande. I am aware that she was an actress before, and when I was younger, I remember coming home from school and my friends' younger siblings would be watching her on like Nickelodeon or whatever it was. And so I didn't really have high hopes for Ariana Grande, but she nailed it. She was so good. Obviously she can sing, but I think it was the comedy side of her character which really got me. I did not expect it, did not see it coming. She was just fantastic in that. And before we get into too much of the spoiler territory, I've just got to say, the little like hair flicky thing that she does, like, you have to see it. It's so good. Speaking of spoilers, let's get into that now. So if you haven't seen it or you don't want to be spoiled, now would be the part where you sort of maybe go and watch it and come back to the video like next week, whenever you got time. But this is your spoiler warning. So spoiler warning. Okay, so for me, the worst part, and it really pains me to say this, the worst part of the movie is Jeff Goldblum. Now, before you like get me in the comments, I know, all right, I love Jeff. I love him very much. I was a kid when Jurassic Park and, you know, that kind of Independence Day, those things came out. He is massively, I can't imagine my life without Jeff, right? He's always been in movies that I've watched, some of my favorite films. And if you're ever lucky enough to watch The World According to Jeff Goldblum, I think it was on Disney Channel, but it's been Disney Plus, sorry. But it's been taken away. If you were ever lucky enough to see that or watch clips of that, you'll understand just like how his brain works. He's just a magical, beautiful human being, and I can understand totally why he was cast as the Wizard of Oz. But he's just Jeff, okay? I don't think he's acting. I think they were just like, yeah, you kind of got that vibe, go and be yourself. But because everybody else is so good around him, it does kind of stand out as being a bit of a weak link for me. I don't know if you agree, let me know, but don't, nicely let me know if you think that. But it just sort of stood out as he showed up, he did his thing, he went home, but he didn't really blend in with the rest of the cast. And I can't explain to you how, but that's just how my brain, it just didn't feel quite right. I have no idea who else you would cast for that role because it is pretty wild. But yeah, just Jeff, unfortunately for me, as much as I love him as a person and in general, he just stood as the weak link, and I'm sorry. However, something I must say, because I haven't seen Wicked as a stage show, I was a bit concerned, but you definitely don't need to know anything about Wicked or the Land of Oz or anything like that. You don't need to know anything about the characters in order to enjoy this movie, which is really, really cool. I don't remember the last time I watched Wizard of Oz. I couldn't really remember what was going on from that. And at the very beginning, we were sat there thinking, are we going to have to sort of know who's going on and what's happening and stuff? Nah, it's completely separate. It's a backstory. It's really, really well done. And you can kind of see as well how the set pieces would work as a musical. So like when Glinda's coming down in her bubble and all of the, the Munchkins, I think it is, in their like village and stuff, you can see how that would be a set in a musical situation, like on stage, but it's not too in your face. So if you are someone who goes to the theatre and you see these things, and you can see the dancing, you can see how the stage would be set if you were seeing that. It's really well translated onto film. I think if you didn't know it was a stage show, you also wouldn't be able to tell, and that's how you know it's a good one. So, overall, what do I think of this movie? Well, I think you can tell. I thought it was fantastic. If Jeff Goldblum is my weak link, and he is always at an 8 out of 10, I think we're good. So I am very, very pleased to have picked this up. It was on sale as well, and I couldn't believe my luck. So we will definitely be watching this again and again and again. Some of the songs, like obviously Gravity is an absolute banger right at the end of part one. We had Popular, which was also good. The scene in the sort of ice cave with the dancing and stuff, that was really good. Just throughout, it was just really, really well made. A really solid, fantastic musical. This is the sing-along version. I'm not quite there yet, but we shall see. And I definitely, definitely want to go and see part 2. I don't think it's in the cinema still, so I've missed the boat on that. But once it comes out, I will definitely be getting on that. So, let me know. What do you think of Wicked? Is it something that you're enjoying? Like, have you seen it? Are you planning on seeing it? All that good stuff. And let me know if you enjoyed this video down below. Give it a thumbs up if you did. This is the first video on my new channel where we'll be slowly watching. I mean, you can see we have plenty of things to get through, as well as all the streaming services. There's just so much stuff out there, and I'm making a conscious effort to try and get through my watch list. So if, like me, you are slowly watching through everything that you've missed out on in the last 10 years, then please leave a like on it, subscribe to the channel, keep up to date with all the videos. It will really, really help me out. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.